In this tutorial, I'll demo the healing brush and the clone stamp tools. You use those tools immediately after you globally enhance your photograph, from levels to curves to the additional tweaks. The clone stamp and the healing brush you get rid of the blemishes, the dust, scratches, but also it's used to get rid of some larger objects too. So if you look at the bottom left of this document, of this image, there's a bag in the photograph. So I'm going to Command plus to zoom in a couple times. I'm using the space bar to navigate within my document. So I'm really going to focus in on this photograph really quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm using the stamp tool, which is right here. The hotkey is S. If you click hold, you have the pattern stamp, which we are not going to talk about, but the clone stamp is here. I always use a brush that is feathered. So I'm just going to select this one. You have soft feathered and then hard edge here, but it's going to be feathered. So what you're going to do is Alt to activate, click to designate a likeness, and then you're going to start copying. If you notice, there is a hash mark that's staying the same distance when I move back and forth. So it's copying from the hash mark, the crosshairs, to the inside of the circle. The healing brush acts a little differently. If I activate it, Alt to activate, click to designate, and then when I start copying, it copies, but then it draws in from outside of the circle. So that's the big difference. The healing brush is great for skin tones and tones that are very similar. Right now I have contrasting from the white bag to the black of the Chicago Picasso sculpture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the stamp tool. I'm going to try to do the best I can with this, and then once it's all the same kind of texture, I'm going to go back into it with the healing brush. So Command plus to zoom in a couple more times, activate the stamp tool, Alt to activate, click to designate, and I'm just going to do this fairly quick. When I'm copying over, you can see that it's copying from my crosshair. So I'm copying the bag over again, and I really don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on this side, come over here, just very quickly, and I keep selecting different locations because I really want it to blend. As you can see, the crosshairs, I'm copying the edge of the document down here, and that's not good for me. So Alt to activate, click to designate, and I'm keep picking a different location. Now I'm coming over here. I want to get rid of the edge here. Alt to activate, click to designate. You should use the appropriate brush size. I wouldn't go really small. I wouldn't really go that large. Especially when you have a line here going over, I would probably use a small circle. Alt to activate, click to designate. I'm trying to follow the same line that goes. Alt to activate, click to designate. So I'm going to kind of keep going and then somehow meet in the middle. And I'm actually okay with it if I'm off a little bit up to down, because I could always come up here and just fade it back and forth with the black of the background here. So I'm going to not spend that much time. So after I'm done with it, let's just focus in on this area. I would go to the healing brush, Alt to activate, click to designate, and then just smooth it out a little. Come to this side. See, it's really repetitive here. Just smooth it out a little. I would go back and forth and smooth it out a little. So when I'm all done, it should look like this. And now the bag is gone from looking like this from that.